Hello, everybody. Let's just be quick. It's week 5 of football. I'm pretty sick right now. I'm sweating. I got fevers. So it's not good right now. I'm not having fun. Um, let's just do some quick stuff. Scoregami happened. Woo! Woo! So yeah, Scoregami. Nice. Yeah. Um, as you see, a lot of 2-2 teams. However, the league will sort itself out within time. A lot of teams that are in playoff pictures now will not be in playoff pictures. Um, However, it's much better to be 3-1 or 2-2 than 0-3-1 right now. Right now, the Texans are in position to get the first overall pick, and the best team in the league right now is Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, that could change for all I know. Texans could like finish the season 12-4-1 for all I know. Who knows? But I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm very sick right now. Check the playoff picture. Right now, Bears got a only a 65% chance of missing the playoffs. Not too incredibly terrible. And if we look at the playoff schedule itself, um, got all that. There was a tie earlier. Let's look at the worst team. The Texans. Let's check in on the Texans real quick before we start. Okay. They got 90% chance. And if they miss this next game, boom. I'm playing the Jaguars. That's gonna probably be a loss. So yeah, rough. Sucks to suck. But they got the overall pick, so ain't that bad. Without further ado, let's just start. I want to get to bed. I'm really tired. I'm sick. I might throw up. Give me the Broncos to win this because a lot of the Colts, they had that really good upset versus the Chiefs, week 3. At the end of the day, one game doesn't define your season. Um, Broncos are coming off a rough loss against the former worst team in the league, the Las Vegas Raiders, and Russell Wilson is going to play off. He's going to play good, but I expect it's going to be ugly. The Colts are going to stay in this game. It's not going to be a blowout at all. It's going to be a close game. 23-17 is your final score. Next up, Jets Dolphins. Um, I with Tua out, I just think it's going to take a while for the Dolphins to recover morale wise. But the Jets are coming off a great win of Zach Wilson. Not a perfect win, it was an ugly win. And with how the Dolphins have owned it, I think this is going to be a statement win by the Jets. I got them winning in a very close upset, 20-17. This is going to be the best win the Jets have all season, in my opinion. It's a fluke, but these types of upsets are happening more and more often. Any given Sunday is there for a reason. Bills Steelers. Kenny Pickett threw 3 picks in his debut. That's to be expected. Oh, it's a rookie. People are getting Fields, all this shit. But he only has 14 starts in a new coaching debut. It's tough to be a rookie in the NFL, especially at a quarterback position. And to be put in such a bad scenario like that, like when you're a rookie, your hope is that your first debut is like throwing a blowout or something, where you get to like pass the ball, maybe score a garbage time touchdown. No pressure. But that's rarely the scenario. So it's just a tough break for the kid. But at the end of the day, they're not winning that game. And the Bills are going to ride the momentum and they're going to reclaim their rightful spot at the top of the East in a rout. I think it's going to be a rout. The Steelers just have trouble um, playing down the competition. They can't really do it all that well. I think they'll score points. It's not going to be a total blowout, but 31-20 is my prediction. Next up, the Jags and the Texans. Um, this is a winnable game for the Texans at the beginning of the season. However, with how dominant Trevor Lawrence has been, his only real is the only really shitty part of his performance was he did lose a lot of fumbles. He has to work on that. Ball security is important. A lot of new quarterbacks struggled on that. Field struggled on that. However, with the Texans defense, that even the Bears, like half the Bears defense and half the Bears offense, and the worst performance of the field, we were able to beat them. Um, and people are calling us the worst team in the league, which we're not even close. But the Jags shouldn't lose this game. They should win comfortably by 11, 28-13. Next up, Browns Chargers. The Chargers are beaten to high hell. And the Browns are coming off a very rough loss. Um, this is a relatively evenly matched game. I can see going either way. But I'll come back to that one. That one has me stumped. That one has me befuzzled. Um, the Ravens are they're just they've had two terrible losses. Bills versus the Bills and Dolphins. Bengals are coming off a great win. They got a lot of momentum. This is a big win for the Bengals. And personally, I'm gonna go with the Bengals. The Ravens are a bit deflated. I think the Bengals are getting a lot of momentum. They woke up. They're a dangerous team. Um, I don't really think they'll go back to the Super Bowl. Now with the Buffalo Bills there. Um, and if they did, I'm pretty sure the Eagles would beat them again. I got the Eagles beating the Bengals if it was a Super Bowl matchup. But give me the Bengals to win a really close game, 24-23. Next up, Raiders Chiefs. Oh, this one isn't gonna be close. I think the Chiefs still remember that game from 2 years back, where it was pretty much the only loss that mattered in their entire season. What they went like what fifth? They went 14-2. They could have gone 15-1. In fact, no, I think if they won that game, they could have legitimately gone um 16-0. Because I think what would have happened is if if the Chiefs won that game, if they were sitting at 15-0, they would have played their starters. Because yeah, it's risky. It's a pointless game at the end of the day. But to to give up on a chance to have a perfect season, you take that. Anyway, give me the Chiefs to win this shit. 35 to to 14. Next up, the Lions versus the Patriots. Um, the Lions' defense is historically terrible. However, their offense is historically good. Um, I honestly don't know I don't know who to pick on this one. Um, and for that reason, my gut tells me the Lions win this one in an offensive shootout. 31 to 28. I don't think the defense. I think Lions are gonna start with a big lead. Defense is gonna let them down. And Jared Goff is finally gonna say enough. He's gonna pull a game-winning drive out of his hat. Lions win. It's gonna be tied 28-28. Lions win off either a game-winning field goal or a game-winning touchdown drive. Next up, Commanders Titans. The Commanders are one of the few teams that have my Bears beating. They're not gonna be very good. Um, but my gut tells me I think they win this one. I don't know why. It's just my gut tells me they win this one. And the Titans are not the same team they are. I think Ryan Tannehill is gonna have a bad game. It's gonna be a stinker, an absolute stinker. 23-20, close game. Commanders sneak away with a win they probably shouldn't have. Next up, Cardinals, Eagles, Eagles. I'm not even gonna be quick with that. It's just this Eagles team has been dominant, and looking at their schedule, um, every single game they have the easiest schedule in the NFL. I think that will come into play when it gets to the playoffs. However, uh, like maybe they lose to Green Bay, lose to Dallas at home, and then um maybe I don't know, lose to the Giants backups, and other than that, I don't really know what else can beat them. Give me the Eagles to win this one. Carson Wentz masterclass, 31-24. Next up, Rams Cowboys. Um, Rams are coming off a stinker of a game versus the 49ers. They're still Super Bowl contenders. I think the Cowboys will hold back down the earth. Give me the Rams to win a boring game, 27-23. Next up, Panthers Niners. Niners are coming off a win over the Super Bowl contenders. That guy lost a chance to get $20,000 if he just cashed out, but he decided to root for a team that got dominated by another team. Bad mistake. Bad break. Should have cashed out. Um, Give me the Niners. Um, I just don't see the Panthers winning this. They might put up more points than people expect, but I really don't see them losing. Give me Niners 26, Panthers 17. Okay, well, let's go back to this one. I'm gonna go with the Browns. Um, I just think this is the type of game that, they're kind of not favorites, but I think at home at the dog pound, with memories fresh of that choke, I think they'll probably be down sometime in this game by at least a touchdown or more. I think they're gonna come back, win a really close game. Uh, Browns 28, Chargers 25. Okay, next up, Bucks Falcons. The Bucks coming off a rough loss, Brady coming off a rough divorce. I think um Brady is going to channel his ownership of the Falcons into a really rough loss for them. Give me the Bucks winning this shit 45-24. It's gonna be a rough game, and most of those points are gonna be garbage time. Next up, Saints Seahawks. um, whew, I don't. The Seahawks um are a bit surprising. People thought they were gonna be the worst team in the league. Um, if they're gonna tank, they better make a decision soon. I honestly think going off, they did put up 48 points against the worst defense in the league, but still, putting up 48 points against any NFL offense, that offense, defense, is still impressive. So, give me, give me the Seahawks to win a close one. I think it's gonna be kind of low scoring though, 17-13. Finally, we got the Giants at the Packers. Giants are coming off a good win against my Bears. Not really a good win though. It was really sloppy on both sides. Bears couldn't stop shit. Play calling was terrible. Fields did what the best he can to get with that no talent team. Sam Mustipher should be cut and banned from the NFL. Um, Giants were they looked good. Good team, good win. However, the I will be rooting for them to beat the Packers. And at London, this Giants team, I think this is going to be a trap game for the Packers. But at the end of the day, um, I hope I'm wrong, but I'm still going to go. Actually, no. I'm certain of it. I think the Giants are going to upset the Packers in a trap game. But it's going to be ugly. Give me the Giants 22, Packers 20. And that finally, my beloved Bears versus the division leader Vikings. And while of course I root for them to win every game. And I do think the Bears will win probably at least 5 or 6 more games this year. This isn't gonna be one of them. And with a heavy heart, I'm gonna pick the Vikings to win. As much as it hurts, I just don't see us winning this game in any fashion. Now, of course, I hope I'm wrong, and that's why I'm kind of picking them. Because at least if they lose, I get a win in my picks. So, yeah, I just don't see us winning this game. Um, but at the end of the day, we're still we would not be Vikings we would fall to fourth place in the NFC North. That would suck. But this season's all about development. This season's all about Fields. That's all that really matters. Wins or losses don't really matter this year. We got a bright future. But yeah, Vikings. I think they're gonna run all over us. Vikings 31, Bears 18, 19. Maybe they'll get a safety or something. I don't know. And of course, I hope I'm wrong. I hope the Bears can pull off the win on Sunday. I just don't see it happening. The only way we really have a chance is if we just let Fields throw the ball, and that would require the play calling to actually, not be stubborn. Getsy actually care, not play like a pussy. Um, but any given Sunday, I genuinely didn't expect us to beat the Niners. We ended up beating by multiple scores. With how terrible we were playing, I didn't actually think we would beat the Texans. And Could very well be a Bears win, but I just don't see that happening. Vikings are gonna win this game, and they're gonna win it by multiple scores. As much as I don't like saying that, it's just it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna head to bed. Actually, no, I have an assignment to do. I'll do that in a bit. And I'm gonna take a shower and head to bed. Good night. Fuck. Remember to like and subscribe.